Hi, everyone. I wanted to talk a little bit more about this manifestation that I've been talking about over the last few weeks. And what I realize is that manifesting, in my case, my beautiful dream car, really wasn't about the car. Do you get that? It's not really about the car. It's about what am I able to imagine for myself and for my life? What am I able to claim as being like a non-negotiable thing that I want to achieve or want to have happen? And what are the limitations that are preventing me from actually believing that it could happen? I think this is a process that we all go through when we try to make any kind of change. When we try to adjust the life that we're living, when we try to dream about something different, we all come across this same limitation, this same disbelief that this could actually happen for us. So I think what's important is, how are we with that limitation? What's our relationship to it? Does it stop us? Hi, sweetheart. Does it stop us, or do we continue to dream even though the evidence isn't looking like the results that we want it to be? Now, what I mean by that is that sometimes our goals and our dreams, they don't happen in our own time frame. We might think, I'm going to have this happen in a week or in a month or in a year or in a wherever. However, there is universal timing that's happening. There is the timing of the thing that you're trying to achieve, right? It may have its own timing. So how can we be with our dreams when they don't come together as quickly as we assume or we expect, right? I think this is our human challenge, right? Of, I desire this, I want this, I feel this will improve my life if I have this, and yet we stop ourselves, right? We stop ourselves because of a belief that, I don't know, it could be any number of beliefs. It could be, oh, that's too grand, that's too expensive, you're too selfish, all you do is think about yourself. You know, there's all kinds of things that pop into our head that come from our upbringing, right? Whenever we've had that desire or that curiosity or interest in something, it's likely we were stopped, right? Oh, settle down, simmer down. You know, don't get too excited. Oh, don't wish that you had that because you'll probably regret it, or whatever the messages are. So in my case, manifesting this car, and it's interesting, my husband's here, because one of the things that I really wrestled with is, do I continue to pursue this car even though my husband wasn't 100% on board? And I had to lean into my intuition and into my knowing and into what I desired, not to disrespect him. That was never my intention, but to honor his concerns, to address them as best I could, to answer his questions to the best of my ability, to do more research, right? To get more information, to, you know, respect the relationship and still honor that I have this desire, right? So for me, that was one of the limitations that came up. The other limitation was obviously money. How do I go about affording this beautiful car? And surprisingly, it all came together beautifully in ways that I didn't really imagine. The other limitation was, can I actually claim this beautiful car to be my own? And again, it's not about the car, right? It's not about the car. It's about, what can I imagine for myself? Hi, Kira. What can I imagine for myself and for my life? And what I notice is that we're often very restricted when it comes to our imagination. We don't really allow ourselves to dream and to imagine what that future could be. We wish for it. We wish for something different than we currently have, but we don't actually imagine having it, living it. What's the experience of it? What would it be like to wake up every day knowing I get to hop into this beautiful car to drive around town and do my errands, right? We don't allow ourselves to actually experience that future. Hi, Audrey. So one of the things that I did in manifesting this car is I've often gone to test drive the car that I have in mind. And the whole purpose of walking through the house, test driving the car, trying on the clothes, shopping for the jewelry, interviewing the clients, whatever it is you desire, is that you go and try it on. You go and experience it so that as you're dreaming and manifesting and imagining yourself actually having it, you have the context of experiencing it already. It changes everything when we're able to apply the emotional connection to the thing that we're trying to manifest. So if we don't allow ourselves to imagine what it could be like, and then to actually go and experience what it's like to have that thing, then we're kind of at a disadvantage to actually manifesting it, right? Our limitations and our self-doubt will jump in the way and prevent us from taking any steps towards what we want because they're so strong and they're so powerful, right? And what I recognized in this journey with my own manifestation is that the limitations are often paper dragons, that when we face them head on and really understand why this thing has now come up, they pretty much crumble when we give it attention. But we're afraid, right? We're afraid to be that upfront with the things that are stopping us. We run from them. And that's exactly the place that we leave ourselves behind and we leave our dreams behind. So I want to encourage you to think about what you want to manifest in your life. Could be money, could be car, could be relationship, could be new house, could be just ease. It could be a different relationship in your body. It doesn't matter. The process is going to be the same. I want you to really identify what it is that you want. Write it down. What do you want? Then I want you to decide what it's going to be like to actually have it and design a way for you to experience it already, right? Experience it. What would it be like to have, let's just say a room full of clients and you're leading a beautiful workshop? Audrey, you come to mind with the money knowledge. What would it be like for you to have a group of people gathered around to learn from you? What would that be like? Now put yourself in a circumstance where you're in a group of people and imagine that they've all come to see you, right? That's one way that we can start to manifest and embody that this could actually be my new reality. And, you know, the good news, bad news is your future is up to you. The seeds that you plant now, the imagining, the practicing, the experiencing it, are what's going to help the future actually happen. So give that some thought. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments. I'd be happy to dive in and have a conversation about it with you. So yeah, give some thought to the manifestation that you want to create in your life and what might be limiting you, right? Is the other place to look. What stops you? So great. Thanks everyone for dropping in. I'll do another live stream maybe a little bit later today and in the days to come. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.